G'day folks, it's Cortezerino. You know, my young son watches my videos and he's been wanting to follow one of my tutorials. The problem is they're a little bit daunting for him. Like, I'm currently doing a tutorial series for a castle. And he said to me, can't you just do a tutorial for something simple and easy to build? And so here we are. We're doing a tutorial for my Celtic Roundhouse. So this is a pretty versatile little design. Just by changing up the entrances and maybe the shape of the roof, you can make an entire village. And I've made a Celtic village here, but with a few tweaks to these houses, I don't think they would look out of place in a jungle or a Savannah biome. And you can have great fun decorating the interiors. And this is the roundhouse we'll be building today. So it's got a nice, simple exterior. But on the inside, it is actually surprisingly cozy. So we've got a nice big fireplace, a bed, and yeah, it just looks pretty nice in here. And this is how it looks without shaders. So it might even make a nice little starter base. So anyway, we'll get started on the tutorial. And like always, guys, you can find a materials list in the video description. Okay, let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is just build a circle out of dirt to mark out where our building's going to go, and I'll conveniently display the amount of blocks up here on the screen so you can pause the video and copy that out. Just be aware though that we're going to have a roof extending by 2 blocks all the way around, so if you're building this close to something else, just keep that in mind. And once you've built your circle, pick where your front entrance is going to go, and you can place 2 dirt blocks like that. Now grab yourself some stripped spruce logs and come over to your entrance. We'll knock out those 3 blocks. On these ones at the front, we're going to build pillars 3 blocks tall. And then where this block is, we're just going to put 3 logs lying on their sides. And then what I want you to do is come over to every corner block. So this one, we're just replacing them with a stripped spruce log. So just the ones right in the corners. So 3 there. And 1 on the end right here. So just run around replacing all of these. And I'll go up above. Maybe it's easier to pause the video and just copy that out. And once you've done that, we're going to build these up 3 blocks tall. And once you've done that, you can come over to where we've got 3 dirt blocks. Just break those, and we're going to run stripped spruce logs lying on their side. So go around and do that on each side. And once you've done that, you can come over to where we've got the single block of dirt. What we're going to do is knock that out and replace it with 3 logs lying on their sides, just like that. So go around on each side, putting these in. So these are the nice and simple walls for our roundhouse. And if you wanted to be super authentic, you could actually build these out of mud if you wanted to, with a few mud bricks mixed in, and even brown mushroom blocks looks pretty good. I just prefer the colour of the stripped spruce, but that's another option if you wanted to. And of course, if you want a bit more detail, you could mix in some spruce planks. Okay, grab some spruce slabs, come along to the front, and we're going to place 2 there and 2 there. And we're just going to run around the building, placing these around like this. So I'll put these in and then give you an aerial view. So that's what it looks like. So go ahead and place your slabs where I've placed mine. And then what we're going to do is grab some acacia wood. This is the one with bark all the way around. And we're going to be careful when we place it to always place it straight up, because if you place it sideways, you can see the bark textures going in a different direction. So we don't want that one. We want them all facing straight up. So what we're going to do is come over to the front, place 1 at the front on each side. And then we're going to do this pattern. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 along here, and just keep doing that. So I'll place all of these in and then give you an aerial view. And that's what it should look like when you're done. And you might be thinking, well, Cortez, that's a thatch roof. Why aren't you using hay bales? So yeah, hay bales do look alright, but a real thatch roof would only look like that for a little while. As soon as it's exposed to the weather, it goes to this colour. And that's why I'm using the acacia wood. Okay, come to the inside, look at your front door, and we're going to place a white mushroom block right there on each side. So this is the mushroom stem, and then we'll go 2 there 2, 5 along that wall, and then 2 and 2. And we'll repeat that on this side. So we'll go 2, 2, 5 along there, then 2 and 2. And we're going to build all of these up until they are 3 blocks tall. So when you're done, you should be looking like this. Now, if you're having trouble finding the mushroom stems, you can use any block you like for the interior walls. I think a terracotta might look good as well. I just like this because it's a nice bright colour, but it also looks a little bit dirty, like the fire in the middle of the room has stained the walls. So anyway, that's the block I use, but feel free to use any block you like. So now we're going to come along and start building the bed up the back. So grab some stone blocks and we're going to put 5 along that wall. And then on the ends, 3 grey wool. And then staying with your grey wool, we're going to make an L shape right there. Then back to your stone, we'll go 1, 2, 3. And then grab some stripped spruce logs. We'll put 2 lying on their sides right there. And just beside those, 2 lying on their sides. But these are going to be in the ground. And we'll also put 1 there and another one right there. Now grab stripped dark oak logs this time, and we'll put 2 of them right there. Then spruce fences with lanterns on top. So that's how you should look when you're done. Now just in front of our bed, we're going to skip a block, and then we're going to knock out those 3, and we'll do that 2 more times, and we'll build our campfire. So we'll start with 3 cobblestone stairs, put a stone stair and a side stair, then 2 more cobble, and finish with another andesite. The block in the middle, you can replace that with a cobble block and place your campfire. Now come over to your entrance, and where this first white block is, place a spruce plank next to that on each side. And then just on the inside here, we're going to knock out those 2 and these 2. We'll put a spruce trapdoor on each side there. And then a jack-o'-lantern in the ground. On top of the jack-o'-lantern, we're going to put stripped dark oak logs so the light will shine through that trapdoor. Now come over to your campfire and look in this direction, in line with the campfire, right up here against the wall. We're going to do the same thing. So trapdoor, jack-o'-lantern, and stripped dark oak log. Then look in this direction and do the same thing. So we'll knock out those 2, put in our trapdoor, jack-o'-lantern, and dark oak log. So that's how you should be looking when you're done. So now come along to your entrance and we'll just decorate this a bit. So in between our spruce planks, we're going to knock out that block and place a stripped spruce log. We'll do the same right here and here. Then we'll knock out these 5 and fill that in with spruce planks. We'll knock out these 2, place in some coarse dirt, and then you can just do path blocks from there. Okay, now you can come inside your building, and what I want you to do now is knock out every single grass block you can see, because we're going to place in a floor. And for this floor, we're just doing a random mixture of spruce planks and stripped spruce logs that are lying on their side. So you can do that absolutely randomly, or you can copy the way that I do it. And that's how I designed mine, so feel free to do it however you like, copy mine or just make it up as you go. Okay, come to the front door, and we're going to place dirt all the way around our building. So we're going to start with 2 dirt right there, and we're going to finish right here at those 2 dirt. So we're just going to run around like this, placing dirt blocks all the way around. So when you're done, you should be looking like this with a nice single line of dirt running all the way around. Now we placed this dirt so we can place in our acacia wood without getting the textures facing in the wrong direction. So what we're going to do is come underneath and just look up at our dirt blocks, and underneath each of these, place in acacia wood. Remember, this is the one that has bark on every single side. And once you've placed all of these in, just go ahead and knock out all the dirt above. And once all your dirt is removed, this is how your roof should be looking. So now come back to your front door, and we'll actually go inside the building and look out. On top of these spruce planks, we're going to place 2 stripped spruce with an upside down stair in the middle. And then right across the top here, we're going to run a line of spruce planks Then you can come back to this side, grab a spruce door and place it right there. Then with spruce planks again, we'll place one on each side, and then against those upside down spruce stairs. And then grab some stripped spruce wood. This is the one with bark on every side. We'll place one right there and one right there with an upside down spruce stair in the middle. And grab some brown banners, and we're going to hang one each side of the door and one up there. And I'm just using plain brown, but you can decorate your banner if you want to. Now grab spruce planks, come all the way over to where our bed is. We're going to place 5 along there with an extra one each side. We'll put in 2 spruce fences with a spruce fence gate in the middle. And now look over to one of your side walls with spruce planks. We're going to place 5 along there with an extra 2 on each side. And each side of that we're going to go 1, 2, 3 there, over here, 1, 2, 3. So that's how you should look. And we'll do the exact same thing on this wall. So we'll put 5 along there with an extra 2 each side. And then 1, 2, 3. And here, 1, 2, 3. Now grab spruce fences, and on top of every white block you can see there, just place a spruce fence. And we'll do the same here. So 1, 1. We'll put 3 there, a single and another single. And that's how you should look, guys. Okay, come over to our front door, and right here we're going to place 2 acacia wood with a stripped spruce log in the middle. Now behind that spruce we're going to place 2 spruce planks with a spruce slab either side, just like that. And then we'll go back to our acacia wood, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and same over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see our spruce planks all the way around here. On top of each of these we are going to place an acacia wood, just making sure you keep those bark textures all facing in the same direction. Just at the back here we're also going to place one on top of each of those blocks of wool, but otherwise we're just placing them on top of the spruce planks. So run all the way around, putting these in, so it should look like that when you're done. Okay, so come to the inside of our building here, and just where our front door is, we're going to place 2 spruce slabs there and 2 right there. And I'm going to run around placing these all the way around the building, just like this. So what I'll do is I'll put these in and then give you an aerial view. And that's how it should look when you're done. So it's just a circle, so go ahead and copy those in. And once you've done that, come along to your front door here, and we're going to place an acacia wood there with another one behind it, and behind that some spruce planks. And then all we're going to do is grab our acacia wood, and on top of each of these spruce slabs we just placed, go ahead and place in an acacia wood. Okay, come to the inside, and on top of these dark oak logs we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4 stripped dark oak. And we're going to do that for all of these, so there's 6 of them in total. Just add 4 more logs to each of those, so that's how you should look. Then come over to your front door, and what we're going to do is, starting here, we'll place a spruce plank, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stripped dark oak with a spruce plank on the end. And we'll do that above our bed as well. So start with a plank, then 5 dark oak, and then another plank, and we're going to do the same thing above these single ones here. So we'll start with a plank, then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finish with a plank, turn around to this side, and same thing, plank, 5 dark oak, and another plank. Now face toward your door, grab the dark oak with bark on all 6 sides, and we'll place one right there, and another there. Then turn around, face your bed. We'll do the same thing, so one there and another right there. And then you can grab some spruce slabs, and you can see this little gap we've got here. Just go 1, 2, 3 slabs. Same in this gap, and there's one on each side. So 1, 2, 3 right there. And then facing toward your door, we're just going to place a spruce fence each side there and hang a lantern. And grab your acacia wood again. So on the side here, we'll place 3 on top of those spruce slabs, and another 3 3 on this side, and over at the front door we'll place 3 there, but we'll also place an extra one in front. And to connect these, we're going to be placing 5 just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it should look like that, a little W. And we'll do the same here. 5 there, and 5, and another 5. And now we're going to place in some spruce fences. So we can start right here. We'll place 3 there, then 2 singles, another 3, 2 singles, and just keep doing this all the way around, just like that. Then back to your acacia wood, we're just going to place one on top of each of these fences that we just placed. So once you've done that, grab some spruce slabs, and right here we're going to place 3, then a single, 3, single, and just keep running these all the way around. But where we've got this single slab, we're just going to place in an extra 2 each side of it. So do that all the way around. And then on top of each of these slabs, we are going to place our acacia wood. So we're just building up the roof layer by layer. And the next layer is pretty simple, just with our slabs again. We're going to place them all the way around, just like that. And then on top of each of these, we're going to place another acacia wood. And once you've done that, we'll grab our slabs again. We're going to place 4 in like that, with a spruce trapdoor in the middle. So we'll place our acacia wood in here, and you'll have to hold shift to place it on the trapdoor. And that's your roof all done. Okay, come along to your front door and we'll do our entrance. So right here we're going to place 3 fences, then 1 to the side and 1 above. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 1 to the side, 1 above, and we'll place 1 up there. Now above that top one, we're going to place spruce planks, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3 more planks. Same here, 1, 2, 3. Then grab a spruce fence gate and we'll place it right there. And now we're just going to do a little bit of decoration around the front. So come in here, we'll knock out those 3 blocks, place in coarse dirt, and we'll put 1 there as well with some oak leaves. And then on this side, grab some campfires and we'll place 3 there, and you can put them out with your shovel. So it's just a bit of firewood stacked outside the house. And then with coarse dirt, we'll knock out these 3 blocks, place those in with an extra one there. And I'll put a bit of grass right there as well. Then grab an oak log, place it there with an item frame on top and a stone axe. Okay, now we're going to make 2 banners. So you'll need your loom and 2 green banners and some white dye. And I want you to select this one here with the cross. So we're just making 2 of those. Then you can put them back in your loom. Stay with your white dye, and we need a flower charge banner pattern, and we'll make 2 of these banners right here. And then you can get rid of your loom, we don't need that anymore. Come to the inside, and just above our bed we're going to place 1 right there and another right there, and then we'll finish building our bed. So right up the end here we're going to place 3 layers of snow, that's our pillow. And then on top of the stone, we're going to place 3 light grey carpet. And then we'll place 1 each side like that. That's just a little blanket on top of our bed. And then right on the end here, we're going to place 3 spruce trapdoors. Okay, just to the right of our bed, we're going to place a double chest right there. If you were using this as a starter house, you could stack up a whole bunch of double chests for your storage. But I'm just going to put 1 in there. And then if you turn to the right, I'm going to build a little table. So we'll put a scaffolding there with a birch trapdoor on top. And then over here, another scaffolding with a trapdoor. And then we'll place 2 spruce fences and another 2. And on top of those, we're going to place spruce trapdoors. And if you hold shift here and look at that birch trapdoor, we can place in another trapdoor. Then still holding shift, place another. And just to the left of the bed, over here, we'll place a crafting table in the corner with a furnace. And then over here, we'll put a barrel with a lantern on top. And now we'll just build some chairs in front of our fire. So right next to this pole, we'll put a little table. That's just a spruce slab. And each side of that, we'll put a campfire. And you can put it out with a shovel. Just behind these campfires, we're going to place a spruce trapdoor. and flick it up so we've got two little chairs with their little table in between. And staying on this side of the room, if you look over to this corner here, we'll place in a double chest. Once again, you could stack up double chests here if this was your starter base. And just over here above that trapdoor, we'll place an ender chest. In the same spot on the other side, just a regular chest. And above both of these, we're going to place spruce trapdoors with a flower pot and a birch sapling just on top of these. This might be a good spot for a brewing stand as well if you're using this as your base. But that's it, guys. That is the build 100% complete. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and have fun making an entire village out of these houses, just slightly changing the roof or the entrance, and then have fun doing interiors as well. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.